Okay, today I am going to show you how to replace the rubber gasket for a bobbin winder. And this is on a Singer 1120 model. So I had to remove the back and the front in order to get to the mechanism that's underneath the bobbin winder. So this bobbin winder has 3 key places where there are screws. There is screw goes here. So it goes here. There's a screw that goes here. And there's one hidden down here underneath the wiring. So you have to literally pull this back and then unscrew it with your screwdriver out of there. Once those 3 screws are out, and this was the last one. Okay. You can lift this up. It's also attached to the handle. You can take it right out. Take that whole thing right out. And here is the gasket. Now, if you look at this gasket, you can kind of see where it's got a worn space on it. I don't know if you can all see how it's drying out. It's starting to crack, so it needs to be replaced anyway. And you can buy these really inexpensive. They come in like a 3-pack, 2 or 3-pack. And all you do, if I can do this without too much trouble, you pop this gasket off of here. So I may need the help of a little screwdriver. Get that bad boy off. You disengage it, and you can get to it a little bit easier. So I noticed while using this machine that it wouldn't wind the bobbin all the way. It would wind it part way, stop, and then if I coaxed it, it would finish actually winding the bobbin. And it's supposed to do it in one cycle. So there's the old one. And you can see it's getting there. That's worn down on the edge. And this is the edge that goes against the wheel in order to spin the bobbin winder in there. So I took the old one out, brand new one, and you can see the difference in just how thick one is. This one's the new one. This is the old one, and if you look, you can see there's that wear spot. And this is a little bit deeper. So this has been worn down basically all the way around. I'm going to put that old one to the side so I don't get them mixed up. And then there's the wheel. You put that on there. Just like that. Fits beautifully. And then it's easy to reinstall. You just put that post back in the handle. This rests inside. Move that out of the way. And now when I put this in here, put that back on that handle there. So I'm going to line up my holes. Where is that hole at? There it is. And then put the screws back in here, and it should be ready to go. So let's put, this is the last one I took out. I like to use magnetic screwdrivers for this reason. Oh, see, and that's why. Then I have this little telescoping one that's magnetic. So I don't have to bend down this far. And it catched it. There it is. Well, that's a different screw. That's not the one I just dropped down, is it? Well, I found an extra screw on the floor, it looks like. It didn't look like the one I took out of there. Oh, there it is. I had an extra screw on the floor I didn't even know about. This is the one that came out of the machine. So let's try this one more time. That in there. You don't want to stay in there, do you? No, you don't. So this is going to be tricky. Okay. It's tight, but it can be put in there. Okay. And now it's upside down. Shh. shoot. Okay, let me shorten this. It's a little, can be a little tricky. Now, is it in the hole? I think it's basically in there. This wiring kind of makes it kind of tedious. So, I'm going to use this. Trying to line it up in that hole is tricky. Okay, see if I can line it up just going straight down. And of course this magnet wants to stick to everything. No. Come on. Since this is the hardest one to get to, it's the first one I want to put back in there. But like I said, when you're using a magnet, sometimes it can get a little squirrely. Well, what I may have to do is put the other two in first and then do this one, because it keeps wanting to wiggle around. So we will put these guys back in. Right. Are these all? No, that's the one that goes there. That's the one I just dug out. There we go. Okay. I have an extra screw here. I have no idea where it came from, but there's that. Put that one in. And then this one goes. I don't know where that one goes to, but I know this one goes here. Yeah. There it finally goes. I think once we take out the wiggle factor, I can put the other one in without any much trouble. Okay. Sometimes I have tweezers. And what did I do with them? What did I do with the tweezers? I did have a pair. Try this again. I need the big, there we go. Move that out of the way. Once I get this other screw in, I can use the bobbin winder.